Hi guys, welcome to Only Math Tutorial Point. Today we are going to continue with chapter 8 of state syllabus 10th class chapter similar triangles. So in the previous video we discussed about BPT, right? Basic proportionality theorem, that is Thales theorem or BPT. So this theorem is converse of that, guys. So exactly opposite of that. Okay, converse is nothing but opposite to the previous theorem. So what is a statement? So what is the theorem 8.2 states that converse of basic proportionality theorem, that is BPT. So what is a statement here? It tells that if a line divides any two sides of a triangle, okay, if a line divides any two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then the line is parallel to the third side. See, did you observe this statement, guys? So in the previous video, that is from basic proportionality theorem, what do you observe? So in that the figure will be same in a triangle. If you take a parallel line, okay, if you draw a line which is parallel to the base, then that line divides or meet at two distinct points, okay. Therefore it divides the other two sides in the same ratio. That gives the statement of BPT, right? So here we need to prove that exactly opposite to that. In that we need to prove that AD by DB equal to AE by EC, right? But here this is exactly opposite to BPT, that because we are proving that converse of that, right? So this one we need to prove that DE is parallel to BC, guys. So in the BPT what they gave that DE is parallel to BC, that is given, and we need to prove that AD by DB equal to AE by EC, right? But in this scenario DE we need to prove, that is DE is parallel to BC. In that the given value becomes a proof of this theorem, and what we proved in that becomes a given to this theorem. So exactly opposite, guys. Okay, then so first write down what is given in the question. So did you understand the statement? If a line divides any two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then that line is parallel to the third side or other side, guys. Okay, that is a statement. So according to the statement I have drawn the figure. The figure will be same according to the BPT, and converse of that the figure will be same, but proof will be different, guys. So first I don't what is given in the question. What is given? What the statement tells that one mentioned here. In a triangle ABC, AD by DB equal to AE by EC. That is given in the question. We need to prove that the line DE is parallel to BC. So in the previous case, this is a given case in the BPT, but here this is we need to prove. In the BPT, this one we need to prove. The AD by DB equal to AE by EC, but here this is given case. So opposite one, yes or no? So to prove this theorem, guys, we need to take some construction part. Means we need to take some steps, guys. To solve this theorem, we need to take some extra steps to fulfill this theorem. For that, I have taken. See here, DE is a parallel line, right? But if this line is not a parallel line, then we will solve. If we'll take one line which is not parallel to the base, guys. Based on that scenario, we'll solve this theorem. Whether we get the conclusion as same or not, we'll check once. Okay, now that is a construction part. That is not in the statement. We are proving that one. Because if you try like that, if you do that case, then what will be the conclusion we get? That is the construction part. Construction part means to get the result, what are the steps you are taking. Steps you can take anything guys, it's up to you. So draw a line which is not parallel to BC, that is DF guys. So DF is not parallel to BC. We need to prove that DE is parallel to BC, but in case if DE, if that line is not parallel to BC, then what becomes? That only we have taken as construction part here, right? Now we need to take the proof guys. Suppose DF is a parallel to BC. Suppose DF is parallel to BC. Then if that is parallel to BC, what becomes guys? According to the BPT theorem, AD by DB equal to AF by, yes or no? AD by DB equal to AF by FC, right? That only I mentioned here. According to the BPT, if a line is parallel to the base side, then it divides the other two sides in the same ratio. Yes or no? So coming to the other side, okay. So if DF is a parallel to BC, DF is parallel to BC, then it divides the line into two equal halves, right? So that only I mentioned here. AD by DB equal to AF by FC. Keep it as equation 1. But given that AD by DB equal to AE by EC, that is given in the statement. So take it as equation 2. Now from 1 and 2 guys, from 1 and 2 we get AF by FC equal to AE by EC. Okay, now adding 1 on both sides. Why we need to add on both sides? See, to get the conclusion of this theorem or whatever the sum you are proving or you are solving, we can take n number of experiments in mathematics that the statement and the theme of the theorem or the theme of the sum doesn't change, the meaning doesn't change. Based on that you can take n number of experiment guys. See, I took +1, I added +1 in the LHS part and RHS part. The meaning doesn't change. Yes or no? You can keep your own name also here. But according to the situation, we need to take guys. I took here +1 here. I added +1 here. Okay. If you remove, because if you remove also, then it doesn't make any sense, right? So the meaning doesn't change. So now taking the LCM of that, we get AF by FC equal to AE by EC. Okay. Now AF by FC nothing but what? AC. AE by EC nothing but AC guys. That one I mentioned here. Then AC by FC equal to AC by EC. How these two become same guys? We got here, see, AC by FC equal to AC by EC. Therefore AC get cancelled. We get FC equal to EC guys. Yes or no? Now how these two become same? Because this line is not at all parallel line, right? If this line is a parallel line, then automatically, okay, therefore the FC is equal to EC guys, which is impossible guys, because F must be coincides with E always, then only it is possible, but in this case it is not possible guys. Therefore D, our conclusion is wrong. Whatever we have assumed here as a construction part, that is wrong. Therefore DF cannot be a non-parallel line. It should be a parallel line. Okay, if it should be a parallel line, then only these conditions valid guys. D should be a parallel line, then only other two sides it divides into two equal halves in the same ratio. If this is not a parallel line, then we cannot say that this is a BPT. It comes under some other theorem but not BPT. Okay, therefore our conclusion is wrong. Our whatever the construction part we have taken, that is wrong. Therefore DE is parallel to BC guys. Hence proved. Okay, I hope you understand this sum. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel for more videos and for more updates guys. Thank you.